My husband's mistress showed up at my door crying. What she told me made me pack his bags while he was at work. Amanda stood on my porch, mascara streaking down her cheeks, designer purse clutched against her chest like armor. I recognized her from David's company, Instagram Hepio coordinator, hired 6 months ago. I know who you are, I said, hand still on the door. Please, 5 minutes. You need to know the truth about your husband. I almost laughed, the mistress wanting to tell me the truth, but something in her eyes stopped me. Fear, real bone deep fear. I let her in. She sat on my couch in my living room where my children play, where David and I had promised to love each other forever 15 years ago. I am not his only one, she whispered. Excuse me, there are 12 of us, maybe more, all from different companies he's invested in. My coffee mug slipped, catching it just before it crashed. 12? She pulled out her phone, hand shaking. We found each other by accident. Sarah from the biotech startup posted in a women's entrepreneur group about an investor who was harassing her. The details were specific. She showed me the thread, woman after woman, describing the same pattern. David would invest, mentor, seduce, impress to leave his wife, future together, then threats when they tried to end it. He records us, Amanda continued. Hidden cameras in his office and hotel rooms, us as them as leverage if we try to leave or tell anyone. My vision blurred. You are lying. Check his home office, bottom drawer of the filing cabinet behind the tax folders. That's where he keeps the USB drives. Why are you telling me this? Because Lisa tried to report him to the police last month. Her voice broke. She's in the hospital. They're calling it a suicide attempt, but she was terrified of him, said he knew people who could make problems disappear. I stood up, needing distance. Get out. He's dangerous. We're all scared. But if his wife leaves him, takes the kids, maybe he'll be distracted enough for us to get out. After she left, I stood in the kitchen, staring at his coffee mug in the sink, his morning note on the fridge. Love you, babe. Home by 7. The USB drives were exactly where she said, labeled with women's names like trophies. I plugged one in immediately. Wished I hadn't. Young women in various stages of undress, clearly unaware they were being filmed. And some David's wedding ring caught the light as he reached for them. I found this reject on his laptop, investment amounts next to women's names. Yin is like resistant, or compliant, or problem. Handle carefully. Lisa's name had a red flag next to it. I called my lawyer, then my brother, packed while wearing gloves, careful not to leave fingerprints on the evidence. I photos of everything, copied files. Pertuya, an airtight case. By the time David came home, his belongings were on the lawn. The locks changed, security cameras installed. What the hell is this? He pounded on the door. I spoke through the new intercom. The police have copies of everything, so does my lawyer. And the FBI, since you used interstate commerce for your blackmail. If anything happens to me or those women, investigators will know where to look. You don't understand, they're lying. They seduced Emmy. Is that why you have hidden camera footage? Why Lisa's in the hospital? His face changed then, the mask slipped, showing something cold underneath. You have no idea who you are messing with, neither do you. I am not one of your victims, David. I am your wife. I know where all the bodies are buried. He left after the police arrived. The divorce was brutal but quick. He tried to hide assets, threaten witnesses, claim mental instability, but 12 women testifying tends to carry weight. He's under federal investigation now. Lost his investment firm. Most importantly, lost access to new victims. Amanda texts. Sometimes he asked the women formed a support group. They're healing, pursuing careers without fear. Lisa's out of the hospital, pressing charges. I still check my locks twice, still jump when cars slow near the house, but my daughter sleeps safely, and that's what matters. Sometimes the mistress isn't the enemy. Sometimes she's the warning you needed to save yourself from the monster you married.